Welcome back to the channel, lovely fans and curious hearts. If you're someone who has followed the magical chemistry between Dylan Wang and Shen Yue since their unforgettable days in Meteor Garden, then this story is tailor-made for you. Today, we're diving into something that has stirred a gentle storm of love, nostalgia, and speculation across social media: Dylan Wang and Shen Yue's 2025 anniversary plans. Yes, you heard it right. As we trace their beautiful bond, explore what's brewing behind the scenes, and uncover the emotions beneath their public smiles, prepare to feel every heartbeat of this unfolding story. Grab your favorite snack, settle in, and let's take a dreamy stroll through this enchanting chapter. It all began with a drama that defined a generation, Meteor Garden, where the bold Dao Mingxi met the headstrong Shan Kai, and magic happened. But what many thought would end with the final episode has quietly lingered through the years in the hearts of millions. Dylan Wang and Shen Yue weren't just co-stars, they became symbols of a connection that transcended scripts and spotlights. As the world stepped into 2025, fans began to notice subtle signs, gentle clues, and whispers of something special. A private, meaningful celebration between two souls who started a journey together. Now, with rumors swirling and eyes watching closely, the question on everyone's mind is, what are Dylan and Shen Yue really planning for their anniversary this year? Is it a simple tribute to the past, or a quiet doorway into something new? As we unpack the clues, the timelines, and the emotions wrapped around their story, one thing is clear: 2025 isn't just another year for Dylan and Shen Yue. It might just be the year everything changes. 2025, a year that holds more than just the turning of the calendar for Dylan and Shen Yue. It marks something tender and symbolic, the anniversary of a connection that began years ago and has silently evolved ever since. While the world might have viewed their closeness as a fan service phase, what's blossomed over the years seems far deeper, more personal, and possibly unspoken. Let's go back to where it all started. It was 2018 when Meteor Garden aired, introducing Dylan Wang as the charismatic, headstrong Dao Mingxi and Shen Yue as the relatable and resilient Dong Shan Kai. The sparks flew on screen, but off screen? There was something real lingering in the silence between interviews, in the way Dylan looked at her when she laughed, in the way Shen Yue's eyes softened when he teased her. While both stars remained tight-lipped, their fans began shipping them endlessly, and they still do to this day. Dishin or Shinlin, depending on which fandom name you prefer, has become a lasting symbol of hope that not all chemistry ends with the credits. Fast forward to 2025, and both Dylan and Shen Yue have grown, not just as actors, but as individuals. Dylan has taken on deeper roles, even venturing into international projects that test his emotional range and artistic depth. Shen Yue, on the other hand, has blossomed into a fearless woman, quiet yet confident, taking on characters that speak to every girl who has ever struggled to find her voice. Amid all this growth, what has remained constant is their undeniable bond. They might not work together as often, but the few appearances, accidental or intentional, still send fans into a frenzy. Whether it's a shared glance at an award show, a low-key comment under each other's Weibo post, or even a simple photo that looks like it was taken at the same location within days, every clue is dissected by fans who refuse to believe their story ended in 2018. And now, this year, whispers have emerged that Dylan and Shen Yue are planning something very personal to mark the anniversary of their meeting. Sources close to both actors have hinted that July 2025 might witness a quiet but meaningful celebration. No flashy public reunion, no media invites, just a private moment shared in gratitude for the journey they began together. Some say they're planning a trip to one of the original Meteor Garden filming locations, possibly Yunnan or Qingdao, where they once spent days creating scenes that changed their lives. Others suggest they might return to Taiwan, where they had their first major fan event together. Wherever it may be, fans believe it's not about the place, it's about the memory, the emotional bookmark of a time that brought them together as more than co-stars. A few even speculate that this might be Dylan's way of finally expressing what he's kept to himself all these years. Known for his composed, sometimes guarded nature, Dylan isn't one to lay his emotions bare. But if you've followed his interviews, You'll know that whenever Shen Yue's name comes up, his tone changes. There's a softness, a subtle smile, a trace of nostalgia. Shen Yue, too, has kept her cards close. But fans recall a cryptic post she made late last year, a photo of cherry blossoms with the caption, "Some things bloom again, even when we least expect them." That post was uploaded a day before Dylan returned to China after filming abroad. Coincidence? Maybe. But Shen Yue has never been one to overshare. Her words are deliberate, poetic, almost like letters to someone who still reads between her lines. So, what could these 2025 anniversary plans really mean? For the fans, it's a chance to celebrate everything they've loved about this pair, from their shy laughter in early press tours to the way they defended each other in interviews, and the sincere friendship that's only deepened over time. For Dylan and Shen Yue, it could be a moment to look back, acknowledge how far they've come, and maybe, just maybe, step into something new together. Their teams, as expected, have remained silent. But the buzz is undeniable. Just a few weeks ago, Dylan's stylist shared a throwback video on Instagram stories of Dylan in the iconic Dao Mingxi suit, followed by a caption that simply read, "Some moments are eternal." And guess who liked that story? Shen Yue's makeup artist. These subtle interactions may not scream confirmation, but to devoted fans, they whisper promises. This anniversary isn't just about romance. It's about legacy, about growth, about honoring the beginning of a story that's still being written. Both Dylan and Shen Yue have worked hard to build individual careers, stepping away from the shadow of Meteor Garden while never dismissing its importance. This quiet reunion, if it happens, would be their way of acknowledging that certain bonds never fade. They evolve, mature, and sometimes become the anchor you didn't realize you needed. There's also talk of a special anniversary video project, a compilation of unseen behind-the-scenes footage, personal messages, and maybe a duet or a narrated clip where they revisit their journey. Some insiders claim it might be released through a streaming platform in late 2025, giving fans a chance to relive the nostalgia through their own eyes. Whatever unfolds, one thing is certain: Dylan Wang and Shen Yue are not just names on a trending list. They are an emotion, a symbol of how two people can meet, connect, part ways, and still hold a piece of each other's journey without needing to say a word. In a world of fast headlines and fleeting celebrity couples, theirs is a story that doesn't demand attention. And for Dylan and Shen Yue, 2025 may just be the year time finally catches up with love. Stay tuned for more heartwarming updates and beautiful moments. Until then, keep believing in love that takes its time.